What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy GemMint.
It's your girl Fee.
Dang, you're loud and perky, man. Welcome back to Mint Collectibles. If you're new to the channel, this is a live stream where we just basically interact with the live chat, Q&A, comic books, statues, movies, music, all that good stuff, and basically just chill out.
Chill out.
Now, let me try to see. Do I have the chat up here or what, man?
I mean,
sometimes it takes a minute. Anyway, man, I'm excited to see what's up with you guys. I was replaying the live from last week. I'm like, man, I missed a ton of questions in the chat.
You did. You were really slacking.
I'm trying to do a better job of doing that. So real quick, let's give a shout out to people that were hanging out in the chat. We got Michael, Cecilia.
Oh, look at you in the chat.
I was in the chat chilling.
Oh, look at you in the...
I was saying Fee was trying to read the Golden Age Batman omnibus, and I kept bothering her.
You could tell? You could tell? You could tell?
But you do it to me all the time.
I do.
What's up, Mark Larson? Why is this not working, man? Oh, there it goes. Mark Larson, who got G Mall, Straight Swish.
What up, y'all?
What's up, Josh Phelps?
Oh, my God, guys.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Gays.
Javier Pedraza. And I guess just a heads up, we don't get into politics on here because
I don't know anything about it.
We don't want to, well, that not only that, but, you know what I'm saying? We want everybody to enjoy the channel and to enjoy, our hobby. So we don't want to make certain sides feel a certain type of way. So that's why we don't allow it, or in our Facebook group either. So if you're in the Gemini's group, you might see a post I posted this morning. Anyway, what up, Brandon Wilson? We got one of our moderators holding it down. Roy21 looking real good with that green gem by the name, man. Asa says road to 100K for sure, man.
What's up?
Jackson saying hit that thumbs up. Let me try to do a better job of reading the comments this time, man. Vitor says morning from Brazil. Gem and Fee, good morning.
Good morning.
What up, Venomized Beard? How's it going, brother?
Spina's with the moderator extraordinaire.
Moderator extraordinaire. Mike Spina's in the chat holding it down as well.
What up?
Gene Malo's in the chat. What's up?
I've got my Joker bag to a spot where I feel like I can show it to people now. It's not all the way done, but
let's see it.
It's got shape where you can look at it.
So let's preface this. So Fee, well, real quick before we jump into it, let's give a quick shout out to the sponsor, right?
Okay.
All right, so shout out to cheapgraphicnovels.com. They are your number one source if you're purchasing omnibus or collected editions. They sell them up to 50% off with great packaging, super fast shipping, great customer service. And I hear their site goes live with new books Monday evening. I don't really know. I have to find the time. But if, a lot of people say that, I go there, it's already out of stock. Hit them Monday evening for new releases. And they also have a bargain bin where you can get titles up to 90% off. Now, if you mention this channel in the memo at checkout, your next order will have free shipping if you're in the United States. So make sure to say GemMint sent me or something like that. Then we got that Spider-Man booth. They have the $30 mystery boxes where you get 5 comics of retail value. You can save $10 off of this $30 box by using the code GemMint at checkout as a one-time use. Now, you're going to get your 5 comics either way, but one of those boxes is going to include this amazing Spider-Man issue 2, graded at a 3.5 by CGC, signed by Stan Lee, the first appearance of the Vulture. This round of mystery boxes will run until Tuesday evening. So, save $10, get comics, and you could win this big book. Cool.
Cool.
All right. Got that out of the way. Now, Fee's a thrifter, right? She goes thrift store hunting.
Yeah, I like to go to thrift stores, so I find like really interesting vintage bed sheets and shit.
Yeah,
and I like to take things and make them into other things.
Right.
So this bag is made from vintage bed sheets and a t-shirt and a couple of pairs of pants. And I put pictures of it on my Instagram.
Yeah.
But I added the patches on it.
It's dope.
And
so
I
where's
am
the
in love with it.
So the Joker from the Killing Joke? What's that from? That's from an old T-shirt.
Yeah, this is the T-shirt I used to wear, and this is a pocket right here.
And then the stripes is from a striped denim, right?
Yeah, striped denim, and then here's the back. Like I put a GemMint sticker on, or a patch on it.
Yeah.
And this is a sleeve to put on your luggage, and this is a pocket right here.
Nah,
this
that's dope.
A pocket.
And then the inside, right, is the vintage bed sheets.
Oh yeah, hold on here. I got this patch over here. These are pockets on the sides. Hold on, I have packing shit inside of it to give it shape. So let me take that out.
And I see a couple of questions. So real quick, Thomas Miller, I was not able to keep the Venom prototype statue. Unfortunately, we're having to mail that back.
It's got the vintage Joker bed sheets.
That's cool, man. The ha 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 and all that.
I love it. I'm
telling you, you got to set up a little Etsy store, man, to sell these things. But the thing is, everything she sells, she doesn't want to get rid of.
I was making this, and our daughter wants it, so I'm not getting rid of it now. She wants to use it, so I have to make another one.
So real quick, Ben Hopkins, cheap graphic novels, I believe they ship international, but I'm not sure if it's cost effective or not. You're going to have to check that out. But my man, was it Wesley? Said that if you have books on their, if you put books on your wish list on cheap graphic novels, you'll get an email when a book comes available. So that sounds like the best bet. A lot of people digging the bag fee.
Thank you. I love it. I'm so excited to finish it.
David Preciado says he wants to win it or buy.
I gotta make another one. I have another one, but it's got I have the shirt that you used to wear. It's the Killing Joke with the picture. So I've got that as the panel.
Yeah, they're dope, man. They're good little duffel bags. So Fee's really trying to make like a con bag where you can bring to like a convention to store slabs and stuff. That can fit
slabs in it perfectly.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool, man. And it's all resourced from like not recycled, but
no, it is recycled. Those are old bed sheets.
Thrift store materials.
It's yeah.
All right, cool.
Thank you, guys. I love it.
Ronaldo Hill, yes, I am getting the Ven Omnibus Volume 3. I think it should arrive on Tuesday, and then I have a huge haul video I'm going to do because we got, like, a stack of trade paperbacks like this, man, that we got from Marvel and from Boom. Then I got my Absolute Swamp Thing Volume 2, the Blade of the Immortal Deluxe Edition. So we're going to have a big omnibus haul video coming out.
Yo, I'm going to make a backpack. I'm going to make a backpack, too. I have so many different
Didn't you make a backpack? Or are you making one for our daughter?
Yeah, well, those aren't really, like, those are just...
it's just from denim.
Yeah, it's just different, but getting a PS5, hopefully.
Who is?
Somebody asked, are you getting a PS5?
I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to pre-order it. Like, if we're walking in the store in Best Buy and it's, like, readily available, I'll buy one. I'll probably wait a little bit on it. We'll see what happens, man. Actually... With the way we have the room set up now, we might have a little TV area in here, and I was thinking about doing some streaming, but I don't want to just start streaming on this channel because it's not like a gaming channel, so I was thinking about doing it for like, maybe we should do it on Twitch, or maybe we should do it on for members only and the Facebook group only, or something like people who really care, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to throw it out there on the channel.
To me, it's just like, it's a reason to hang out. Like, you hang out with your friends,
right.
You play video games, you're just sitting and hanging out, just talking and shooting the shit.
It's all about the convo. Yeah, because we should play like that Spider-Man Miles Morales game when it comes out.
Right. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Mark Larson, yeah, we read Hellsing. I did a review on the first deluxe edition. I liked it. It's just so hard to follow up Berserk, man. Berserk to me is just like the one of the most interesting stories I've ever read. So even like Blade of the Immortal I'm reading right now, it's got Berserk vibes, but it ain't the same. Okay, hold on. So Brandon Cash says, I second on the Blade of the Immortal review. Yeah, I'm reading it. I'm done with the first volume. You know, those deluxe editions collect like 3 volumes. So I'm reading it. I'm reading like a couple of little like chapters, and then I'm going back and forth with Absolute Swamp Thing Volume 2.
I don't see. Why can't it all just be like one form of like a section? Like, I feel like chapter, volume, issue, it's all just different levels of a section.
Mangas have chapters that are collected in volumes, but then these deluxe editions come out that collect volumes, so it's like math. Moriarty Malarkey's in the house. He's saying chill sesh Facebook Live. Yeah, I'm thinking something like that, man. I even want to do live stream on my SNES Mini and play like Mario World with y'all and just mess around.
Yeah, we should all sesh.
Sesh.
Bob
Bland's in the house. I know you're a little down today, man. I hope I hope this chat brings you up and that it sees you well.
No, he's not going to be well.
I think he'll be well after that.
He says you need to read Berserk in Japanese. Is it a different story than in English?
Bad Candy said Shaman Warrior is probably the best recommendation for the closest thing to Berserk vibes. Really? I never heard of that one.
Is that how you say it? It's not Shaman?
G-Maw, man, Vagabond I haven't read yet, man. I still have the first, what is it, an omnibus or whatever they call it. Where do you stand on the resin statue, Gem? Leon Rocha, I don't really care about the materials that statues are made out of. Sometimes, like, there's collectors like if it's got anything other than polystone, they're out. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I get that if I never have to touch it. But the second I have to touch it and I feel that it's not as heavy as polystone, it does something for me. I mean, I know if it's just sitting on the shelf, it shouldn't look any different like that. Like the way that we dealt with that one recently that was of other material that seemed light. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, we could say the Venom prototype, it was a prototype. It was made out of like lighter material. I want to say it was PVC or something.
Oh, yeah. It was
but
definitely
didn't you like that better, like to be able to deal with?
I did. And like there's different aspects for each one. So, I mean, I guess it just comes down to preference. Because once you put it together, it was still
I think
just astonishing.
I think collectors have a mentality that if it's heavy, it's more valuable. It's more quality. You know what I'm saying?
There's
a sense of
materials
that.
seem more expensive.
Yeah.
It's just there's no removing something being heavier to being more valuable. I think. I don't know, maybe.
G-Mald, I actually have Gans as well, man. I've been so behind. I'm just trying to actually do better on reading my collected editions and drop reviews, man. It's hard for me to find the time, and I feel like I must get burnt out with the new comic book day reviews, right? Because I read
Tuesdays are so difficult.
I read comics all day Tuesday, and then it's like I don't really feel like reading for the rest of the week.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like I don't know how you just did that and then kept all of those stories straight.
Javier Pedraza feels like the Venom was way too big. The thing that I was thinking about the whole time is how good that would fit in our Maji case, though. So if you have the right display for it, I think you're going to be golden. We probably should have set it up in that Maju case because the black Venom on that white background with the black kind of bars, that shit would have looked clean as hell, man. Mm-hmm. Bitcoin Moon Guy, what's going on, man? Happy Sunday to you as well. More limited. Yeah, the thing is, I mean, the statues are limited regardless of the materials they're made of. And there's a big misconception about the cost of PVC or resin that it's cheaper when actually it could be more expensive if made in less quantities.
I like what G. Malo said, though. He said they should have a heavier base with the lighter statue just so you can sort of get rid of the tipping aspect.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really worried about the engineering. I mean, how often do you have a statue that has notorious leaning issues across the board? I mean, I know sometimes you'll get a one-off here or there.
Wasn't there a Batman like that? Wasn't he like resting on a knee or something?
Yeah, the Prime One. That's like, a good point, man.
He had a sculpted cape.
The cape, yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. Look at Fee. Okay. And Prime One actually released a little.
Yeah, they had to put a supplementary for the cape. Yeah.
I really want that statue still too, man. That really? Batman Hush.
Get it.
I get in cheap mode sometimes where I'm super frugal and I don't want to spend a dime.
Who are you telling?
Sometimes I get like that.
I know.
Brandon Russell came through, says, love the channel. Well, we appreciate that, sir.
Thank you.
Javier says those Magic cases look fantastic. Yo, they really do. You know, a lot of times when we set up something, I'm like, damn, it doesn't look as good as like I would have hoped. This was one that exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, because I felt like you were didn't really have high hopes for it. Because it took so long, you kind of got to the point near the end where you're like, I don't even know if I like these
do I
anymore.
even collect statues?
Yeah, it was like I'm like, you're stupid. You're dumb in your face. And when we put them together, he was like, yo, fucking love them. I was like, oh, it's so
it feels
good.
like, okay, so we're in the Facebook statue groups, and sometimes you get these collectors that got mad money. Like, big shout out to Ronnie Stark, incredible collection. And you see pictures like that, and you're like, damn, I'll never get that. The Maji cases made me feel like that. They made me feel like, damn, I got like a collection display that I can be proud of. Like, I'm not really proud of this garage shelf setup.
Wow.
I mean, the lights...
I'm a garage shelf, all right?
Speaking of you, Michael Cecilia says, Fee, by the way, your support of Gem, his passion, and his channel around the house is incredible. Somebody said that to me the other day, my boy Bond. He was like, it's so cool how Fee supports your collecting. And I was like, she really enables the collecting.
Because you don't understand how bad mine is. So it's like, if I could just be okay with his, maybe he won't see mine.
Yahweh's Blue Boy says, I've been in cheat mode for like 14 years now. Dang, hope you stacked up, bro. Someone said One Punch Man is the best manga out here right now.
I gotta tell you, I don't get it. I tried to watch it, and I'm like, so he just shows up, it's one punch, and it's over. Like, what's worse? I know what's gonna happen every time.
C.R. Nutston said, Fee, are you ready for like 100 Hot Toys? Because we did the Iron Man joint.
Okay, so, I mean, are the Hot Toys all metal?
That Iron Man wasn't metal. I think that the 1/6 scale ones are, though, is what people were saying in the chat. In the comments.
Like, if it was all metal and like had moving parts, I might be game for it. But Hot Toys are kind of in the line of pops for me.
Yeah, I mean, once you go statues, I feel like it's hard to go back. I feel like Hot Toys are a gateway to statues. So for me, it just doesn't impress me as much as the statues. Alfonso Adams said maybe Twitch, so I think he's behind a little bit on the live. I think we will try something like that. My man Nerd Stuff said finally got his hands on the last Ronin issue 1. It was a great issue, man, for sure.
We're gonna set up Gem and OnlyFans.
Brendan Cash says, yo, that TMNT style Gem Mint hoodie is awesome. Definitely ordering one right now. I keep forgetting. I need to order one for myself, actually, man. Blake, what up, Blake Kenny? Says, am I still moving the Gempire downstairs? I figured the Omnis and the show would be streaming from the living room by now.
He likes how clean it looks downstairs. You don't understand, we moved the table, like we did like a reconfiguration that he didn't think he was going to like. Parts of it I didn't want to do, but I'm like, all right, this isn't that bad. And parts of it he didn't want to do, he's like, okay, I really like this. So we've actually been using our dining room table now. It's like we spend time downstairs.
We actually been sitting at the table, yeah, man. No, I think we're good for right now. And if you notice behind me, like I moved the TMNT statues. I got them over here. I got like this whole section I'm working on over here. So I don't feel the need right now. And really the audio just doesn't work down there, man. The ceilings are too tall. You got the tile floors, a lot of echoing. And I don't think it's going to be conducive for video recording, you know?
I do need to order 5 TMNT hoodies, Mike, Cecilia. I got to hobble them all together for my last Ronin jacket.
Yo, Lord Roscoe, I read the first issue of Kill Lock, and then I totally forgot about it, and I haven't picked up any of the following issues, and I kind of liked the first issue. Micaiah Brown says it would be dope if we were able to like each other's comments on YouTube. That's a good point, man. And I feel like YouTube needs to allow GIFs in their comment section.
Okay, so I don't really know how computers work, but I realize that for the number of videos that YouTube has, and then having to add additional whatever computers need to add GIFs into their comment section, I just don't see that.
Well, think about this. YouTube Live, you used to never be able to see the live stream on playback, but now you can see it. So they do add like little updates like that.
Oh, really?
CR says that I really need those module cases throughout the whole house. Yeah, I know, man. The only thing is there's like a long wait time when you order those, like 6 to 8 months, bro.
Yeah, I kind of want to do a commission bag now.
I think you should. The Pop Culture B says turn the entire house into a Gem Mint studio. That's what we were actually seriously considering that. Yo, that's a good point for you. You could even have your own little YouTube channel where it's like, okay, you commission a bag and the theme. So you go on the hunt to thrift stores to find the themed items. Let's say it's a Mario bag. You find Super Mario sheets. So you film the hunt, you film the creation, you film the final product, and you're selling it too. So it's like a whole thing that kind of makes it,
in my mind,
pays for itself.
That's a good idea, but in my mind, because I'm thinking about making it from somebody's existing memories. So like, I have this sheet.
No. They'd be like, yo, I want to
send this all to you.
I want Power Rangers, and you go hunt and you find Power Rangers sheets.
Speaking of Power Rangers, the last time I went thrifting, I found an entire set. Well, not an entire set. I found a fitted sheet, a flat sheet, and a pillowcase all together of the vintage Power Ranger sheets. I have them right there.
Javier's making recommendations. Yeah, I don't want to put those big acoustic sound things all throughout the house. So, because then it's like, is it a display or is it a studio? Like, what are we really doing? Is it a mixture of both? I mean, I guess I could kind of see that.
Do you guys want to see the bags together, the TMNT and the Joker bag?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to show.
Ricardo says your kids would probably hate that whole the whole house being a Gem Mint studio. They kind of feel like it already is because you go downstairs. There's a huge module case display. You know, you got this room that overflows into the hallway. But they're teenagers, man. They kind of just go in their room and, like, don't, leave ever.
Never.
So, yeah, just in case you missed it, Fee did the other duffel bag. I think next you got to do a different style bag to show them that you could be versatile.
I have my backpack that I did.
This is dope, man. So this is from the sheets of the turtles.
This has our quilt top inside of it that I made.
Already using it?
And the inside are vintage turtle bed sheets. Can you see it?
You gotta open it up a little bit more so they can see. Maybe just bust it inside out for them.
Right.
But the green is denim. That's what y'all understand. She found denim jeans, green denim jeans. Yeah. And then the patches are actually old school patches, vintage patches, not new shit.
They're the old vintage turtles patches. Yeah, I love this bag. We used it when we went to LA last time.
Mike, we have not watched Blood of Zeus. What have we? I watched like hours of Chappelle's Show last night.
Yeah, we were dying.
We used to watch it when we were teenagers, man. It was kind of crazy. TV, what up, Curmudgeon? I haven't seen you in a while.
TV was different.
Yeah.
TV was way different.
For real.
I love these bags. They're so good.
Kieran said, you may have to buy a studio just for a collection. We've actually bounced that back and forth as well. Like, should we buy, like, an office space? Like, what if we bought, like, a commercial building? Like, a small, like, 2-bay building? Because stuff is cheap out here, man. We haven't really looked into it, but I don't know. So a lot of YouTubers do that, man. They have, like, a separate little studio.
Fire with the PH. I like that.
The Stag, big question. Can any comic book be graded? Yeah, any single issue can be graded from CGC. I don't think CBCS can do magazine size like The Last Ronin or even like the original Turtles run. What can't be graded? I think counterfeit ones, I don't think they can grade unless that TMNT #1 counterfeit could be graded, actually.
Why?
I don't know, because the counterfeit TMNT #1s are super rare. It's almost like as sought after as getting the first print. It's weird, man.
How many counterfeit books are there?
I don't know about too many. I know TMNT one's a big one.
I never would think someone I'm going to make a guess.
Bob Bland said that's good craftsmanship, Phoebo. Thanks. It is.
I really enjoy it.
That studio's a write-off on the taxes. That's for sure, Ricardo. I already know. David,
the real world.
David, you could purchase the Hot Toys off of Sideshow. That's what I would recommend. The Mad Real World is what it was. I watched that last night. Jasper Plan 9. That's in the works, man. I'm looking on making. I'm working on a couple things, man. I'm working on some collaborative things for our own comics, and I'm working on a solo thing that I need to get a little bit more on the ball of. We kind of set up. Well, I think we have like 5 or 6 pages written for this first comic that I had an idea for. Me and my boy Boba Fett, my man Dave. So yeah, I'm working on that.
I feel like when I'm making the bag, though, people wouldn't really be interested in the middle part.
I'm sorry?
Like, while I'm making the bag, I think about, would I film this to show people to see, like, that I had to fucking do this part 6 times because I'm fucking up?
Well, you just edit it.
Okay.
Just, we'll see.
What? Yo, J-Rod says his buddy recently sold a Charizard for $28K.
Yo, right now Pokemon cards are going crazy, man, for sure.
I know I have some cards from my childhood somewhere squirreled away that are just thrown in somewhere. I feel like I have a Charizard. I feel like I do. There's no reason for me to think that, but
I've never seen you have any Pokemon cards, man.
First of all, you barely know the depths of my collection.
All knickknacks.
It's all knickknacks.
What up, Miss Megan?
What up? I like your name.
How do we become a patron? So we only have we don't have Patreon. We have the YouTube membership option. So next to the subscribe button, you can join 3 tiers. You get early access to all videos. Like I actually uploaded 2 videos yesterday that members can view now, like the Mr. Freeze statue review, which you can kind of see him right there. A little Iron Studio statue review. And yo, I'm so stoked. 2 Prime 1 statues are coming in. Monday, we got that Superman Dark Knight Returns. And Tuesday, the Nosferatu Zod gets here, the Apostle form. That's going to be crazy, man.
Yo, I didn't know if you were going to talk about it this show, so I wasn't going to say anything about it, but I'm super excited.
Kevin, how do you say Erin Future. New Venom fan here, was introduced to the newest movie. What Venom series would you recommend I start with in terms of books? I don't know if those Ven Omnibus are out of print or not, man. But I guess, man, I would say you want to start at the beginning because his introduction in Amazing Spider-Man issues 298, 299, 300 are crazy. So I would look for some kind of trade paperback. They have a new trade paperback that just came out, Road to Venom, I think it's called, and then they have Birth of Venom. I would just look for like those early Venom stories and trades. Last episode of Mandalorian was dope. G-Mauled. I enjoyed it. Fee's not really a fan of Star Wars stuff, man. I don't know.
You can count on me to hate every episode.
The thing about Mandalorian is every episode's a little self-contained movie. It's like, all right, we're going to go from here to here, but this happens in between, and that's the show.
This will have nothing to do with the previous episode.
But that's what I'm saying. Each episode is like, its own little theme, its own little movie.
Let me put it this way. My favorite
Don't spoil though.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
My favorite character is the female mechanic, Amy Sedaris. So
Really?
Yeah, I love her. She's great.
like Mando.
She was in Strangers with Candy. Nothing she could do will ever be terrible. I love everything she does. She's great.
I don't know what Dave was talking about. You got that rogue beard. Is that what you're talking about? I'm trying to get this beard going, man.
It's going. What's on my shirt? You must be young.
Schoolhouse Rock.
This. I want to do an anime bag because I have Pokemon sheets. And I've got, like, my... Now, Jem told me that people don't consider Attack on Titan an anime.
Was it Attack on... Are you thinking about something else?
I might be thinking
You're
of
thinking about something else.
So Attack on Titan is an anime?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Better be. Yeah, because they have it dubbed.
We were watching that RDC World video.
What is not anime that I thought was an anime?
They were talking about it on there. I can't remember.
Somebody will say it.
M. Quasimo says, is the Donny Cates Thor series an omnibus or just individual singles? Right now it's just individual single issues. I think they've only come out with 9, and the first trade paperback came out that collects, I think, the first 6 issues. So it won't be an omnibus until the series ends, or gets, I would say, at least about 30-something issues.
I don't know if that's a thing that you need to adjust, but I just
saw that.
I
do.
I just saw that.
How do I fix that?
I don't know. I just saw it because I was trying to find on my phone how to sign up for the membership. I can't ever figure it out. They say that you have to not have the chat up, but all I see is subscribe. I don't see anywhere it says join.
Yeah, I gotta edit that. Maybe remind me.
I will. That's what I was trying to tell you because you'll remember now.
You gotta. There you go.
Welcome.
See, Brandon Cat, just became a member. Appreciate that, man.
It's Brendan.
Brandon. No, Brandon.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong. E's in the wrong spot.
So if you're a member, you want to check the community tab, and you can see where I share posts for the unreleased videos and stuff. Brolio says there's rumors of a Shrek 5. I've never seen Shrek 2, 3, or 4, if there even is one. Is there?
I can't. I just feel like I don't like Shrek. I don't like SpongeBob.
James Willie says I'm actually older than both Jem and Fee. Dang.
First of all, $10. I can spend way more than $10 at the
thrift store. I get gray only on this side. This side's gray and this side is not. He likes the gray. It's distinguished.
I do.
Jasper Plan 9 says, did anyone enjoy Donny Cates crossover? I definitely enjoyed it, but it's not better than his store run, for sure. It's okay. It's fun. It's okay. That's the thing. It's not mind blowing, but I did enjoy it. Brunden. It'll be years before we get a Donny Cates Ven omnibus. Yeah, I agree. They got to do the whole Rick Remender stuff in an omnibus, and I don't know if they're going to call that a Ven Omnibus Volume 4 or if they're going to just do its own thing.
Oh, I like your name, Reverse Flash. I like how you did that.
When do you think the Killing Joke Part 3 series omnibus is coming? I think they solicited that, right? A hardcover three Jokers, or what is he talking about? I think he's talking about 3 Jokers. Would I recommend Prime 1 Snake Eyes? I mean, if you're really a diehard G.I. Joe, I mean, you can't go wrong with Prime 1.
Yeah, my brother and I used to watch G.I. Joe when we were younger.
Yo, Kestrel says, what are your thoughts on Gideon Falls getting a show? I can't wait for you to watch it. I think it's going to be dope, man.
I want to read it, but you have all the issues?
I don't.
God, you hate me.
I think I gave the trades to Brandon Wilson for him to read.
Oh. Well, that's good. I'm glad you did.
Because I had the trades, and... Oh, we got another member. Then where did that come from? Oh, that's a subscriber. Okay, cool. Dang. Hassan says, yo, thanks for putting me onto Berserk. Yeah, Berserk gotta be growing like crazy, man. Because it's an old series that just keeps spreading now. Are those good?
Yeah, they're good,
Let me get one of them things.
I didn't know if you were,
Yeah. Yeah, Mike, Cecilia, the Jim Lee X-Men are being re-released. They got reprints coming out.
Do people get it wrong all the time, Reverse Flash?
Oh, yeah, I see him now.
Nah.
Gideon Falls is truly a creepy book. It's it's cool. It's like mystery, horror, suspense.
Ooh, Bio 1656 sounds like you grow your beard. Does biotin do that too? I take biotin for my nails, but I feel like maybe it's...
Yo, my beard only grows, like, I'll have a neck beard, but I can't let it grow because it itches too much. But it only grows in, like, this chin strap formation. It doesn't really grow right here.
It's so weird for me that your neck will itch and you need to shave it. Because if I...
Yeah, it's like, if I don't shave this every, like, 3 days, it starts to itch like crazy, man. That's probably why it keeps growing there, because I keep shaving it there.
Oh.
How do beards work?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Redman, I have no idea what you're saying. I mean,
Marvels or Kingdom Come? Ben Cridge. I think I'm going to go Kingdom Come. Thank you, Elseworld Studios, for becoming a member. We appreciate that. I think Kingdom Come over Marvels. Marvels is cool, but it's I don't think as much happens story-wise, right? It's been a while since I read both of those. Is that Marvel Omnibus really like 10 feet tall? The one that we're giving away, the Marvels one? Not 10 feet, but it's tall. It's pretty tall. It's the tallest book you'll ever own, for sure.
We did watch the Berserk animes. They weren't bad.
Joshua was saying, why is Berserk such a big deal? Sorry, but my anime starts and stops at Naruto. So I think it's a big deal because it has memorable characters. I think the biggest problem with new stories is, like, I don't even remember this guy's name.
Okay, yeah, the characters are memorable, but I feel like what happened, like
the stakes are super high.
Super high.
Like think about the worst thing that could happen to you happens in this book. It's got supernatural stuff, kind of like heaven and hell kind of stuff.
Right.
It's got a lot of fantasy, a lot of fighting.
I would highly recommend
character.
it.
I don't know. It's just
unless you have delicate sensibilities.
I say heaven and hell, but it's really just hell.
Yeah, you rarely see any heaven. You live in hell.
They have good character development. They have good character interactions. You know, they got a lot. It's got a lot going for it. Creepy demon monster stuff.
A lot of sexual stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of derogatory things going on.
Creepy stuff, gross stuff.
Gross. A lot of demons. If you're like a spiritual person, maybe avoid it.
Yeah. Brulio says, hey, in one video you said your birthday is in June. Well, same here. Geminis, for sure.
Well, June is not only Gemini.
I'm a June Gemini.
What else is it in June? I can't.
He said, rest in peace, Alex Trebek? Nah.
Stop it.
We were on this little kick where we were recently watching Jeopardy.
Well, they had it on Netflix, so it was just, or was it Hulu? It was Hulu.
Is that real, man?
We cut out the, was it? Wait, what?
Did he really die, or is that somebody messing around?
Bob Blanton, you better stop.
Damn, they just said he passed away. That's crazy, man. And Sean Connery just passed away too, right? And Sean Connery, they had the bit with him on SNL with, what's it called? You have the shirt.
Oh, Suck It, Trebek.
Suck It, Trebek. Dang.
I got the shirt that it says Suck It, Trebek. Like
with
on the screen.
The blue screen shirt?
The blue screen where he put the V and he's like, despite your best efforts, you have put down a number.
B. Schnur, you got it, brother. Damn. Rest in peace, Alex Trebek, man.
Micaiah Brown, you can't make that decision. Red Hot Chili Peppers or Incubus. You can't. I mean, if I was held with a gun to my head, I'm going Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't really know Incubus like that too much. I mean, I know a couple of their songs.
Damn.
What up, Zoom? They got to stop the show, man. You can't have someone else host Jeopardy.
First of all, if they've got The Price is Right with somebody else, Jeopardy's going to go straight to somebody else.
Really? But The Price is Right. They've had a lot of different hosts over the years, right? And then think about, like, Wheel of Fortune. Like, nobody cares who the host of Wheel of Fortune is. But Jeopardy, that's like, he's the founder, start to finish.
Listen.
All right, in the chat, do you recast Jeopardy, or you got to stop the show?
They recast Spider-Man.
I guess they say the show must go on, but... Oh, he wasn't the first host? That's weird to think of.
First of all...
When was the first host? Before friggin' television was around? Daniel, 88K, what do I think about the new Guts unleashed by Prime 1, and will you get it? I don't need 3 Guts, but I'm going to get it. I kind of like how it's the older version of Guts, where he's got the little gray right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the armor has been putting a toll on his body. I'm going to get it. Everyone's saying recast. Dang. Well, 2 people said it. Chuck Woolery was the first host. Okay, I stand corrected. Damn.
Oh, Curmudgeon says if you watch Weird Al Yankovic's video I lost on Jeopardy, it has the original host.
I saw that, yeah.
Black Panther was recast?
I don't know yet.
Is that still hot?
It's like very lukewarm. You don't want that. It's the very bottom.
I don't. I want it to be burning hot.
Beach Nurse says, I can see them recasting it, but then no one watches, so it gets canceled. The thing that's good about that show is, like, it tests your knowledge. Like, how about me and Phoebe watching it, and sometimes we'll get on a roll, right? Where it's like, boom, boom, boom,
Where
boom.
I'm like, excuse me, you didn't realize I have a college education?
But then sometimes it's like, are you really that smart? Because the question was like, what pop star sang, hit me like a wrecking ball? And it's like, all right, it's not really a smart thing, right? It's kind of just like general knowledge.
Don't you take away my fucking victories.
That's all the one speak is, right?
Don't you take away my victories. A win is a win.
DJ Sig Rick's in the house. He said Jeopardy was getting ready to recast the host 5 years ago.
I was going to read that.
Well, I guess we shouldn't even really be talking about recasting. Just, rest in peace, Alex Trebek. Appreciate the super chat, Stag. Got a super sticker. Gem not being stingy with the P1 Berserk statues. Yo, there are some things where it's like, yeah.
First of all, he loves the way they look in the fucking Maji cases, so he's like, fill this bitch up.
Fill her up.
Yo, I do want to do the other wall, though. Are we not going to do the other wall with the 6 quarter scale Maji cases?
You trying to get crazy? You want to get nuts?
I'm going to get nuts!
I was thinking maybe we should get rid of the couch and get a smaller couch.
What about we get a bigger couch?
What, a bigger box than the smaller box? Jeopardy started in 1964. Dang.
Joshua Pereira, something like that might be happening this year. Or maybe early next year.
If I'll start reviewing smaller scale statues?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or
What's
somebody,
so funny?
maybe somebody will.
Not you?
No, maybe not me. Maybe the person who's getting
I doubt it. We'll see.
Maybe me then, maybe.
The answer is, who collects statues and talks comics with his wife? Who is Mint Collectibles?
There's lots of people who could say yes to that. I could say at least 2. I could say at least 3.
Hadouken said, thanks for putting him onto Berserk as well. Wow, what a good story. Yeah, man. It's just a good story. It's whoever asked what's the big deal about it. It's just a good story, for sure.
Yeah. It's crazy. It has nothing to do with reality, so it's like a perfect book to read right now.
Yeah. And that's what I think manga gets a lot of praise for, like sticking in a fantasy world and not... See, and that's the thing with Marvel has always been the universe outside your window. It was intentionally set up in New York and in the real world, where DC was kind of, but now DC is a little bit of both. They have Gotham and Metropolis, but New York City exists in the DC universe.
Right.
Let's see. Is there going to be a Dark Knight's Metal omnibus? I don't know, man. They released a few hardcovers. DC doesn't really seem to crank out as many omnibus as Marvel, so it's hard to say. I would think it would be a good idea. Yeah, Hassan, somebody said that last time. Comic artist Richard Friend, get him on the show, he watches you. I'm not really big on having guests on, though, man. I don't know. I don't know. Shout out to Richard Friend, though.
Michael Ortiz asked, hey, Jem, do you ever go thrifting? No, never. He never does.
I hate it, yeah.
Ever.
It's the worst. So boring.
Love it. It's like hunting. It's like treasure hunting.
I'm good.
Thank you, Elijah.
I just noticed how big that mug is. Yeah, it holds 2 K-Cups. Who are your favorite characters? Do you have any favorite characters? Me? No. Comic book
Us. Man? I have generic answers. I don't have enough comic book reading under my belt to have a favorite character. I mean, little bird. I mean,
nah. As a kid, I always liked Spider-Man. I always liked Spider-Man. I liked his powers. I was always into Wolverine. I was always into Venom. I like Batman and Superman. I liked Superman more as a kid because I came up reading Death of Superman.
I tried to do a thrifting video. I'm just not good at it. Because I'm focused the whole time. He's not gonna come. He's not gonna come and
Your soul is mine.
Appreciate that. Tails Taylor became a member. Yeah, see, Mike, I saw. I've seen a lot of videos of the Prime One Poison Ivy. It doesn't do it for me, man. I don't really need a big-ass 1/3 scale Poison Ivy. I still got to get a 1/4 scale Poison Ivy for the DC display. The DC display is taking over the whole damn room.
I do
Ooh.
like Joker and Harley Quinn. I don't really like DC, but I like them.
But you're not one of those girls that are like, relationship goals.
No, our relationship's already there.
No, it's not.
We're already there.
Ryan M said, just discovered your channel a couple of days ago. My birthday is coming up. Should I get a Berserk Deluxe Edition? I have only read a bit of the beginning. Yes, you should, for sure. Happy birthday. I was going to say belated, but it's the opposite. Are you hyped for Wolverine Omnibus Volume 2? Yeah, Bruiser, for sure, man. I am definitely hyped for that. I'm assuming it's going to collect, his ongoing issues 11 through probably 40-something. What are the other ones that came out? I know they're doing like an Alien Omnibus, Wolverine Volume 2. What's the other ones that are that's been announced? I didn't see the news. Johnny Cokes, nah, we don't collect video game statues. Although I really like the first 4 figures, Mario stuff, the Bowser, the Sonic. I do like those. I don't really know where I would put them, downstairs somewhere, I guess, right?
I really want to put a shelf above our TV area so you can put some statues up there.
Yeah. Haven't read Gantz yet, Daniel. Have not. Mike, where's the 1/10 scale X-Men Sentinel dioramas gonna go? Yeah, they were never gonna go in the Maja case. I'm thinking they're gonna go somewhere over here in this room. Like there's a little area where we still haven't really done much with it. Eduardo Spina said Death of Superman trade was his return to comics after a 20-year hiatus. That was like one of my first trades. That and Maximum Carnage.
Miss Megan, somebody made custom pops of us, but they don't have them out.
Yeah, we have a gem and a fee pop.
Brandon got them done, right?
I think so. Yeah, he got them done for us.
That's nice. Oh. We should start wrapping it up right now.
We got like a 15-minute countdown. Yeah, we got a hard stop at 1 p.m. Eastern.
We're just going to hang up. As soon as it gets there, we're not even going to say goodbye. We're just going to cut off the transmission.
All right, real quick. Hold on. Got a couple more things here. So we talked about cheap graphic novels at Spider-Man booth. So check this out. This is our good friend Million Comics, right? They're doing a mystery box right now. They did one a few months ago where the grand prize was an Ultimate Fallout 4 first appearance of Miles. Well, they're back again. They got a $54.99 mystery box where you're guaranteed $50 worth of comics. The $4.99 is like the shipping. And one of those boxes is going to include this Star Wars 42 CGC 9.8 first appearance of Boba Fett. So you can save 5% off if you use the code GemMint at checkout. That's GEMMINT, one word, at millioncomics.com. Then we got Street Level Hero. Street Level Hero has a slew of exclusive variants, like this new Thor 10. They got these King in Black variants. Virgin cover. Yeah, they're dope, man. Virgin cover trade dress. Noel Marvel Tales #1 Virgin cover. They have a lot of shirts. Fee, you were wearing this shirt yesterday.
I was.
And you can save 10% off any item on the store, CGC, books, and everything if you use the code GEMMINT, and it's a reoccurring code. You can use it more than once at Street Level Hero. That's SLHLA.com. And then just last thing, man, we got the Teespring account up. It's cold outside. We got the hoodies on deck. You know what I'm saying? We got the Turtles one somebody mentioned earlier. Where's it at? The GemMint Code Authority.
I have to sneeze. It's going to happen.
The one I'm wearing right now. I like the long sleeve because it got the tight wrists. Where's the Turtles one, man? I feel like they be removing that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't see it, you know?
What the frick? There's
They got this one.
that.
Damn. All right, maybe they took it down. All right, anyway.
Okay, so we need to get it fixed and order them immediately.
We do.
Because this doesn't look like it's going to stay up.
Oh, am I going to get a Grinch box from that Spider-Man booth? They don't go on sale till Black Friday. I don't know. I try to stay away from buying mystery boxes from people that sponsor us. Just like conflict of interest. Like, what if I won the main prize? That would look super sketch, right?
Right.
Joshua says, I want to say congratulations on almost getting 100K. I remember when I first followed you, I think you barely had 5,000 followers.
Braden says he just ordered a TMNT hoodie. Where did you... See how hard...
He said it's on there. Or maybe I just got to, like, refresh.
See how hard it is to navigate this site?
Teespring can be wildin'. But they're super convenient. Oh, there it goes right there. Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Let me just hit it real quick.
No, please!
What's the problem?
Are you sharing screens?
I think so. I just pressed the short key. Tell me if it pops up on there. Anyway, you see it.
It's there. It's there. I want to get a light pink. Okay, we're going to go do that today. We're going to order all those shirts today.
Cool.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for everyone who showed up. Thanks for all the mods helping out.
Why are you trying to answer early, man? I got 15 minutes left.
My fucking back is killing me. My shoulder.
So you're just trying to wrap it up, B?
I can't focus.
Wrap that stream up, B.
Yo, that shit was so funny. He had to wrap that shit up, B, to the judge.
Wrap that gavel up, B.
Wrap that.
Have you ever felt this in your life?
Yo, it's yeah, and you're over here sharing screens. I just can't. It's too much. Can we just stay focused on this?
Shout out to B Boyd. DJ Sick Rick says, so music, guys?
Yeah, so Christmas music is my jam right now. I need to get the fucking Christmas shit down.
Would you ever do a first appearance Spider-Man black suit? I used to own that. I used to own an Amazing Spider-Man 252 and a 9.8. I used to also own Secret Wars 8 and a 9.8. And I think Marvel Team Up 141, man.
He wants to know if, because he asked before, if you'll ever give it away in a giveaway.
Nah, that book got too expensive, man.
Bye, Felicia.
All those books are so much more expensive now than when I was collecting slabs. Comic book steals and deals, what it do? Fee's fear of sharing screens is that it's going to show our personal information.
Because it's happened. Because it's happened.
Address or like, I don't know, shit like that.
Monolith, hello. We're going to be doing a hard stop in about 15.
Monolith G. Did you review the Blade of the Immortal Deluxe? Not yet. I'm reading it right now. I read the first volume. It's good, man. I like it. There was a berserk moment at the end of Volume 1. I was like, oh, okay, this might end up being alright. And the little bloodworms thing, it's dope, man. I forget his name. Manji, I think his name is.
Bio 1656. That mug came from like a Marshalls or a what the fuck, Burlington Coat Factory situation. Like, you know how they have the shit as you're checking out? It was just in one of those little side cavities.
Micaiah Brown, I see you, brother. Yes, sir. We got you.
What would be a mini merch pack though? Like, what would you want in that?
It's kind of like a gem crate, but
so
from
it's
Teespring.
like a magnet, a patch, stickers, bookmark, pen. But does that include apparel?
Should we sell a merch pack like that you make, like bookmarks, pens, magnets, stickers? Like, what else would it need to have a real?
I could do it with that. I wouldn't do it with anything that we get for that giveaway stuff.
No, of course. It would be stuff that we make that we can, you know what I'm saying, that we can sell. I don't know if it's worth it.
I don't know where I would set it up to receive these monies because we don't have PayPal.
That's true.
So I mean, if you want to mail,
well, no, we have a Shopify. We could use a Shopify account. We could create a new one.
All right.
Maybe we should create a Shopify because then we could sell stuff like, you know, we're working on exclusive variants.
See, I have patches, but you have to know how to sew. Like they say they have ironing capabilities, but I don't see how it could.
You know what we need to make? Mint Collectibles statue dusters, like makeup brushes that you can dust your statues with.
I went and I looked on Etsy for that because I guess girls get like custom engraved makeup brushes. So I was like, yo, I could get this engraved and just say Mint Collectibles, one fucking shape.
Something like Mint Collectibles 8. Oh, Austin LeMay says he got his patch and stickers yesterday. Yeah, we just mailed all the gem crates. We mailed the Thanos bust to the 95K winner.
Oh, you got it. Dope.
Yeah.
Austin, I was hounding him for his information, then it took me like a week and a half to mail it.
Yeah, we took forever to mail Craig McDonald's October gem crate.
It's on its way. It's coming. All right.
He lived in some country that I didn't know that was a country.
Where is Gibraltar?
I don't know. Bruiser said I need to order that Bone Thugs hoodie. I like the long sleeve better because the logo is bigger on the long sleeve. The hoodie, they kind of make the logo a little bit smaller. And I just black long sleeve tees is so Bone Thugs and Harmony. I feel like that's a Bone Thugs vibe right there.
Bedazzled gem mint dust. What's a duster jacket?
Well, I think it means like a dust jacket for like Omnis.
No, I think a duster jacket is like a trench coat that cowboys wear.
I'm pretty. Oh, maybe.
A duster. Right?
It's in the UK. It's in Spain.
Monolith, am I right? It's like a trench coat.
Mm-hmm. Gibraltar. Look at it. Mark Larson came through with the wiki facts. Gibraltar is a British territory island off the coast of Spain. Tip of Spain. Everybody knows it but me. What's the problem here?
They have monkeys there.
The stag says, "Good night, peoples." My man on the other. He might be in Gibraltar.
He's like, no fucking black suit Spider-Man. Peace.
What up, Kevin Sevilla? What up? He said, "Yep." Leather.
Manitoba.
What
Manitoba.
up? How do you say it? Andreas 420. Hey, there you go, Fee.
I think it's Andres, like ease. Andres. Because he's got the 420 after, which easy breezy beautiful.
Mac wears one in Always Sunny.
Yeah, it's like a fucking a leather trench coat. It's a duster.
Andrew Wilson, do I think the 2 Miles Morales Spider-Man omnibus are worth getting? I haven't read the second volume, which is when he comes over to the Marvel 616. I did enjoy the first volume where he first becomes Spider-Man, so I can't really speak on the second volume, but the first one, unfortunately, it's got a lot of binding issues, so I don't know, did they reprint it or something? You want to say something like that?
I'm dying to address DJ Sickrex comments, making me laugh.
Where do you go? Oh.
What do you call Hugh Hefner's jacket? It's not a duster, because I believe that's a fucking robe. Yeah, it's a smoking jacket. It's short, right? That's what I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of the wrong thing. A smoking jacket?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Why am I thinking of something like...
Say it.
Like a sexual apparel.
I was pretty sure it's a smoking... Because you're supposed to smoke cigars in it or something.
I don't know. I'm thinking like balls hanging out the bottom.
Tails Taylor. Yeah, we've been watching Mandalorian. Oh, like San Andreas.
A smoking... Oh.
Smoking, told you. At 6 p.m. in the UK. So it's time. Is good night at 6 p.m. If you got school or work tomorrow.
A fez is the hat, right? Ocular pat down for sure.
How tall are you? Fee looks tiny. Fee's not short. What are you, like 5'7", 5'6"?
Whatever you want me to be.
What are you? I don't know.
I'm like 5'5".
5'5".
It's a gigolo coat, right? I think that's why I'm like thinking it's kind of like something sexual. And it's Hugh Hefner. I was gonna say it's a fucking robe. Ocular pat down. That's what people do out here. It's what you have to do out here.
Lane Kramer. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna get the Batman Returns Catwoman maquette. I just don't really collect movie statues like that. Although I did grow up watching Batman Returns. But I don't know. It just doesn't speak to me.
I'm sorry, Jasper. First time tuning in.
Tales. I do think Batman Hush. You're talking about the Tales from the Dark Multiverse. I like that one, and I didn't like all of those one shots, but I like the Hush one a lot.
Bro, there's no Venom video game?
I just liked it when you can play as Venom in, what was it? Was it Maximum Carnage, or was it not until Separation Anxiety that you could play him on SNES? But like a Venom video game, like open world where you can swing and stuff and like eat people, that would be dope.
I'm thinking of in a Marvel vs. Capcom. Is he in that?
He's in Marvel vs. Capcom
I'm like, if there's a blue one.
And he's in a lot of those old 2D fighters. And he's in, the newer ones too.
Yahweh knows I don't like being censored. This isn't a show for children.
Yeah, I love those beat 'em ups back in the day, man. What?
No, I'm just reading.
Bearded Nerd Nation just finished Invincible. Holy damn, that was good. Yeah, for sure. I loved it. I love that it had an ending too. That it was like a contained story. Andrew Wilson with that. Wanna take you for a ride? What is your prized or best omnibus? I really like the Spider-Man vs. Venom omnibus, man. Collects Maximum Carnage, collects ASM 300, at the Web of Spider-Man one. It's just it collects everything I love. I also like Uncanny X-Force by Remender a lot, and Death of Superman Omnibus a lot. Death and Return of Superman. I think I have the second print or the third, maybe second. SNES, fuck you're old. I'm NES, bro. I grew up on Mario 1.
No. You never had an Atari?
Never had
when you
an
were a kid?
Atari.
No, I had an Atari when I was a kid.
Never. I grew up. I think I was like 5 years old playing Nintendo, playing Mario.
My dad always played video games with us. He always played video games. So he was ruthless because he would tease the shit out of my brother. I never played. I always just watched, but he was ruthless.
Where the hell is our boy Chad Pfister?
He's probably sleeping. He works like 12 jobs.
What a loser. Just joking. What up, Jasper Plan 9? What up, Terrell Reed? How many Funko Pops do you have? We got a ton of them we got in storage.
I'm ready to put them in every single
we have
gem
like
crate.
200 Pops. What's everyone's favorite statue? It's hard to pick, man. I think I like the Guts Berserk statue, the main one.
Batman Who Laughs.
Well, we don't own that. And I really like the Batman Dark Knight Returns DK3 statue.
It just says, what's your favorite statue?
So your favorite one is one that we don't even own.
Yeah.
Slacking, slipping. Sega Master System. So I didn't own that, but my uncle owned it. I remember playing Double Dragon on it, and I didn't understand when Sega came out. I was like, wait, I thought this was Master. When Genesis came out, I didn't realize there was a Sega Master System and a Sega Genesis. Josh Phelps says, "Feed check the Teespring plug on Facebook." What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm looking.
Are you guys listening to Liefeld's Robservations podcast? No, we're not. Robservations gave us a shout out before, though. All right, Moriarty, peace out, bro.
What am I looking for? Did he send me a message? I don't know I can't find any of this shit.
Hold on, Micaiah Brown. So he says, imagine the button dedicated to turning into the symbiote in the Venom video game. So in Spider-Man Web of Shadows, you can press the joystick button and he turns from red and blue suit to symbiote. And I used to always do it, swing midair, turn to symbiote, land. That's Web of Shadows was like one of the best Spider-Man open world games, man.
Ooh, G Malo says first, no lag.
Yeah, we got that hardwired connection, man. We're not playing any games anymore, man.
Am I logged into the wrong account? I'm not tagged in diddly shit.
Let's see. What is this guy talking about? Oh, here he goes. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't have a tag.
I'm sure it'll come up.
I want to see it now.
I want to see it now.
I want to see it now!
Oh, shout out to JP in the chat. So, shout out that Spider-Man Booth, $5 super chat says, what's your favorite anime statue? Looking for one. You know, I'm going to definitely go with any of those Berserk statues. But, man, if you want a big, huge statue, Prime 1 has these Dragon Ball statues coming out. Goku and Vegeta.
Spider-Man Booth donated $5 through Super Chat. What's your favorite anime statue? Looking for one.
Besides Berserk. What else? What else is a good, like, I don't know. I'm not familiar with, like, the Naruto statues, but Dragon Ball, I know Prime 1's got big-ass ones coming out, but there's a ton. Most of those anime statues are, like, smaller scale, like 1/6. So I know there's a lot of Dragon Ball statues like that.
Martha. Hell yeah.
Christian Trogner from Denmark, what's up? When are you putting up one of your Spider-Man statues for a giveaway? I think we're going to do it for the 100K giveaway, brother.
All right, well, thank everybody for showing up.
Why'd you say that?
We got a minute.
Well, that's all right.
Okay.
All right, guys. Yeah, we're going to wrap this thing on up. I got a little work thing I got to do. Shout out to the mods for holding it down, except for Chad Pfister, who's slacking as usual. Shout out to all the members, everyone who subscribed, everybody who commented.
Super chats.
Everyone who became a member, appreciate it, man. And we got a big week coming up, man. Got Mr. Free statue review. I think it's going to drop tomorrow. Huge omnibus haul. New comic book day. We got Berserk, Prime 1 Nosferatu Zod in the house. DK3 Superman.
David Preciado says, Abba Zaba, you're my only friend. Yo, that came in the American snack crate. I still have it downstairs. I was going to put a picture.
I thought that was a fake candy. I didn't know that was a real item.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a real item. I have it downstairs, and I'm thinking about putting it in a gem crate.
All right, guys, man. Hey, always like talking with you. Wish I could have stayed longer today, but duty calls.
Hey, stay minty fresh.